Hey guys, so today I just wanted to talk a little bit about me, sort of outside of my illness, but one thing I wanted to explain first was sort of the reason why my channel is called Shayne's Dream Team. Um, so when I was in the hospital back in March and till now, my mom and I would always say, like, we're the dream team because we'd always be in the hospital together. She was always the one staying with me and stuff, and so we're very, very close, and so we called each other a dream team. But then that sort of expanded to my doctors and my friends and, like, all my therapists and nurses who all help me and take care of me, and my entire family too. Like, we're all a team and we're all working together. So with this channel, it's like we're all a team. Everyone who's going through whatever they're going through, with the chronic illness community, we just all want to be together and just to help support each other. So now that that's explained, we can talk about me. So we could start talking about stuff I did, like, when I was younger. I mean, when I was younger, I was like 3 to 8 years old. I did dance and stuff. I enjoyed it, but then it got expensive, so we couldn't do it anymore. But I would still dance at home and, like, choreograph my own dances. And then I got really into K-pop, and I would, like, learn all of their dances. Unfortunately, then I got too sick to do that. Hopefully one day that would be nice. But yeah, so I really like that. I really do like K-pop, which is also another thing about me. I like all genres of music, to be honest. Like, I love to sing. I did dance, so, like, very musical person. I like writing songs. Other things are writing. I love to write, like, poetry or short stories or songs, whatever it is. I just really like to write. That's always just been something that I've really liked, even since I was really little, which is sort of funny because I would always go crazy on, like, those prompt tests, and I would just be like, I'm gonna ace this. I'm just writing away. So as you can guess, my favorite school subject is English. I also love music. I'm a chorus and stuff like that. So I really like those classes where you have a little bit more freedom to be creative and it's not all, like, structured by the book. So I do well in those classes. Other things that I like is Disney, Monsters University. I'm always wearing this hat because I cannot brush my hair all the time because of, like, my shoulders, and sometimes I just don't want to. So I love Disney. I've been to Disney 4 times, so we're going again in, like, a year. I think it's like, a little bit over 300 days. So we're going next July. And so I'm really excited. I love Disney World so much. I've always been obsessed with Disney. My whole family has always been Disney oriented on both sides. So it's always like, I grew up with, like, The Lion King, The Little Mermaid, and, like, my favorite movies now for Disney, I'm obsessed with Alice in Wonderland. Absolutely obsessed with it. I love all of the movies, like the Johnny Depp ones, the 1951 Alice in Wonderland, and then, like, there's old Alice in Wonderland, like the it's like a live action, but it was not the Johnny Depp ones. It was, like, a long time ago, more based off of the book. And then also there was TV shows with Alice in Wonderland, so I loved that as a kid. Other Disney movies, I've been really into Ratatouille. My mom and I love Up. We're going to Disney. We're going to get the grape soda pins and stuff, and we're gonna do, like, twinning and stuff. I love Peter Pan. I love him. So those are probably, like, my favorite movies. But when I was younger, I was, like, really into The Lion King. Like, my grandma always tells me, like, I was obsessed with The Lion King. And I also like The Little Mermaid a lot because I love water. So I do like the pool and stuff. Summer has always been amazing. But I think my favorite season, summer has to be, like, one of them because of my birthday being summer. My phone, really, at this moment? Okay. Summer probably has to be, like, my favorite season because of my birthday. But I love fall. I love Halloween. I love that sort of, like, I love pumpkin stuff. So, like, fall is just, like, everything's pumpkin. So, and then I like gingerbread. I just sort of like the festivities of everything. But also talking about other movies that I like, I grew up watching Beetlejuice. If you've never watched the movie, watch it. I love it so much. As a kid, I watched like the TV shows of like Beetlejuice too. Like, I loved it. I wish I could go see where it's filmed. We were in Vermont once, and I saw that it had a sign like, oh, this is where like Beetlejuice was filmed. And I was like, Dad, please take me. But it was like hours away from the way we were going. So that's like one thing I want to do one day, is like to do that, because I love that movie. I've watched it probably since I was like 5 or 6, and I'm 16 now, so it's just been years of watching it. So, I mean, I love that movie. I'm trying to think of other movies that I really love. I love A Walk to Remember. So, like, that movie, I don't want to spoil it at all. I really like the movie. It's like, the first time I watched it with my friend, and like, I was like, okay, I'm not gonna cry, and then by the end of it, like, I ended up sobbing, and I think I watched it about like 14 times that summer. Like, I was obsessed with it, so I just kept on watching it over and over again, and so I absolutely love that movie. Trying to think of other things that I really like to do. Oh, okay, so things I like to do. As I said, I like to do swimming in the waters and stuff like that. I've always been drawn to like the water, and when I was younger, we lived near a lake, so we were always going to the lake. I like fishing when we get to go on vacation and do that. It's always fun. Like day-to-day things, I enjoy music, obviously, so I'm always like singing during the day. But I do like coloring. I haven't always been able to do it recently because of like, I'm a righty. This doesn't really make it easy, but I love coloring so much. I love like squishy toys, or like sort of like stem toys that are good for my hands, like silly putty, all of that kind of stuff, like slime, all of that. I enjoy all of that kind of stuff because it keeps me sort of it keeps me more interacted, especially with my brain fog. It definitely helps when I'm like watching TV and doing something at the same time. So for TV shows, okay, I'm gonna say first, I watch SpongeBob every single day of my life. Like, all the time. Other shows that I watch is like Teen Titans, The Amazing World of Gumball, but like, these show I am so obsessed with, and it's like, it's a problem, but it's a good problem. Shadowhunters. I love it. I didn't get to watch the first like 3A first season because I was in the hospital at the time, so I'm going to be binge watching that like this week sometime soon, because like, I'm absolutely obsessed with it. Like, it's a problem. I went to go like delete my like photos from my phone because I happen to have way too many photos. I just saved like from the internet on my phone, and like, I could not delete any of the photos from Shadowhunters, and like, Malik is everything to me. Like, literally obsessed with both of them, not only as like a ship, but as characters and their own character development. And I don't want to spoil, but oh my god, if you watch it, you'll understand why I love it. So it's so good. So I like doing that. Other things I like to do is like board games, but I usually play them on my phone sometimes. I have Game of Life, but like Haunted Mansion version, which is so cool. That's not on my phone. That's like an actual game. I love the Game of Life, so I got that one on my phone too. I've been playing that recently. I like Uno, like card games, just in general games. So we'll play like Uno, like me and my mom, or my brother and I, or like all my friends love Uno, which is just weird. We all just sit together and play Uno. And the Game of War, I'm trying to think, like, there's one other thing oh yeah, I play Sudoku on my phone, and like, my dad was playing on his phone, and he was like, oh, and I never realized I didn't know how to play it. So I've been obsessed with that now, and I've also been playing that a lot. Trying to think of other things. Oh, nature. I really like nature, and like just going outside. I think with being sick, I didn't like appreciate it as much. It was like, yeah, going outside is nice, but I was like, whatever, stay inside. So now, like, sort of being able to go outside and even like being able to walk and do things like that is a gift, and I absolutely love it. I take so many pictures of like flowers because flowers are so beautiful, and that I just love it. Other things that I really like are crystals. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to do a video of my desk of crystals and everything inside of it. We have a crystal shop down like my road, and I absolutely love it there. It's so nice. The people there are so amazing. I have to go back soon, and like, it's it's beautiful. I love crystals, and I love like essential oils and like incense, and all of that stuff is so great. And then especially when you use it in conjunction to chronic illness, definitely it's something that just makes me happy, but also like the properties behind it and all of that is really cool. So I might have to do a video also on that one day. I'm trying to think. I could talk about like dreams for my life. So for me, I've always liked music, so that's always something that I've wanted to pursue and do, but also with everything that I have gone through in the past few months, I definitely want to help other chronically ill people and also kids and just anyone in general, because there's not, I don't know, a way to phrase it is like, I guess no one really talks about it in real life, so you don't always meet people with it. And then like once you sort of open it up, you sort of get people being like, oh, I have a chronic illness, or I have the same one as you, or whatever it is. And it's like, if someone just opens it up, then the other person doesn't feel like, oh, I can't say anything because I'll be invalidated, because a lot of time we get invalidated. So definitely what I want to do in my life is, you know, I want to try and become a physical therapist as I get older, or something in that field, because physical therapy is like one of my main treatments and it helps so much, and I just would love to help other people and other kids to heal and get through that. I mean, even if I was like a pain management doctor or a nurse, because those people have helped me so much. I mean, there's just so much I want to do with like chronic illness. I mean, I created this like YouTube channel. I want to be able to eventually do something with fundraising or like a non-profit organization for chronically ill people, because I know how expensive it is. I know that we can't always get the resources that we need because we're so stuck with paying for all these different treatments that we always can't get things that we need. And in ourselves, some people are disabled and cannot work, you know, so there isn't a way that they're always able to pay for all of these things. And also, you know, being chronically ill can be lonely or sad, or, you know, just to bring some joy to someone. I mean, that would just make me happy and make me feel like my life's complete, because I was like, not everyone agrees with this. I know a lot of people get frustrated when everyone says everything happens for a reason, and there's a lot of messed up stuff in this world, so I don't necessarily totally believe that. But I do think that I got sick for a reason, and though I'm a nice person and it's not like karma or anything that I'm saying, but it's like I can do something with it, which I think is important. So after that really deep message, other things about me is I have 2 pets. I have a guinea pig named Winnie and a dog named Penny. Penny's in her crate right now because she's very little. She's a puppy, so we're crate training her, so by the time we get back to school, she won't, you know, be freaking out of being in the crate for long. Just because she is a puppy, she tends to chew on everything. But she's really cute and I love her, and she's so good with me, especially when I am sick or not feeling good. Like the other day, I was in the bathroom having like a huge episode, and she would not leave my side the entire time, and she just stayed there. And she saw me like crying and being upset and like freaking out, and she just like would stare at me, and like it was the cutest thing. Like eventually my pain goes in waves during episodes, and during the day too, to be honest. During episodes it's completely bad, but it just has moments where it's worse. So when you get like a down moment, you're like, yes. So I gave her a smile, and like she smiled back at me, and my heart was just like, ah. And then like Winnie, she's such a cutie. She's only a few months old also, and I absolutely love her so much. I film on top of her cage, so she's in her playpen right now, but I'm gonna pick her up because she's literally the cutest thing. And like, I don't know, I love her so much. She just makes me feel so much better. So does Penny. Like they'll just like sit and cuddle with me all day, and it also makes me like fall asleep because they're so cute. But I'm gonna get Winnie. This is Winnie. She's so cute. She does not like being picked up right the second, but she always gets like freaked out when she sees herself on the camera, because she's like, who is this? Who is this human? Well, you're a guinea pig, you're not a human. I know. She's so adorable. She's so soft. She's literally like so sweet, but she's also sassy. And I don't know, I just love her. She gives me kisses. She's absolutely just everything in this world that I love. And I love her so much. Like, sometimes I cry over how much I love her. Like, it's literally so cute. And she'll like give me little Lexi, give me little kisses. I don't know if you guys can hear her squeaking. It's like literally the cutest stuff. Like, she loves cucumbers and carrots. And I don't know, she's just very pretty and beautiful. Also, about naming our pets. Well, Winnie, she's a girl, but we named her Winnie for, well, I named her Winnie. It fits her, I just feel like, but it also, stop nibbling my finger. Mwah. We're all obsessed with Disney in my family, as I said. So, Winnie the Pooh, I love Winnie the Pooh, and I would always have my Winnie the Pooh stuffed animal with me when I was in the hospital. You're biting me really hard. And so just that comfort, I've always loved Winnie the Pooh since I was a little kid. And Penny is named Penny after Penny and Bolt, but also Penny and the Rescuers. So we definitely wanted like Disney names for our animals. But she's getting a little bit antsy and biting me a lot. So say bye, Winnie. Bye-bye. I can't have them both out at once because Penny is a puppy and she does try and get to Winnie at some points. And since I am home alone right now, there is no way I can handle both pets or have them both at once. So the rule in the house is when the parents are home, both animals can be out, but otherwise we keep them separate. So I think that's pretty much all that I want to cover. I'm trying to think. But definitely want to do like a Q&A at some point. So, I mean, if you have any specific questions for me or anything, you can always comment them down below or, you know, yeah. So at some point I would like to do that. But definitely going to have more videos coming up. I am going to Boston this weekend, so that is very exciting, and I might be able to vlog some of it depending on the rules at the seminar that I am going to, but I might be able to film the trip up and down and other stuff that we do in between. And my mom will be with me, and definitely after I come back from the seminar, either somewhere between Monday and Wednesday, or Monday and Thursday. It depends. I have a crazy week this week. I have like GI appointments, all of that crazy stuff. I will be doing a day in a life, in like my life of doing that, and also stuff of how I manage pain. Other things that are coming up that I will be doing is things that help me with pain, like tools like cognitive behavioral therapy, but also physical items that help me. So I will be doing a 2-part on that, and I have a lot of other stuff planned, but I don't want to give everything away. So that's all for now. I hope you guys enjoyed, and see you next time. Bye.